This is the word to go, yo.
Oh, ladies, what a night. Oh, what a night. Ladies,
December back in
63.
63. Yep.
What a very special time for me.
Late December, what a night.
What a time. Yes. Oh my God, I
that
love
was
that
it.
song. My brother and I made a dance to that, and I'll show you that. That'll be exclusive on Patreon. you
Oh
guys.
Lord.
Oh, you're not going to show us right now?
It's not very fancy. It's you can't see my feet.
Don't threaten us with a good time.
Yes, but you guys, welcome to GAWTV. Hey, everybody in the live chat. Hey, hello, wherever you are. You know, that's a hashtag. Hashtag
is.
that GAWTV.
Yeah.
You know, hashtag it. And don't forget, likey, the thumbs up right down below. Right there. Don't forget, please help us out and subscribe. Spread the word. Talk about us on social media. And remind people to subscribe. Yes. And also the most important part, actually not the most important part, because our favorite part is click that bell icon. Oh.
This is the bullshit alert.
Oh.
So I'll know if you're not clicking it or not, because I'll know it.
She'll know.
Can't bullshit me.
No.
Can't
Mickey's
bullshit a bullshitter.
You.
I was going to say that too. Oh my goodness. But thank you guys all for joining us.
That's right.
Yay.
I'm
Always a
laughing because
treat.
we sort of border like on kind of threatening the fans. Like you better follow. You better subscribe.
Yeah. Why aren't you following already? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong?
Why haven't you subscribed so you never miss an episode? And why haven't you subscribed to our Patreon, honestly, where you get all the exclusive deets, you get the early access videos, you get all kinds of behind the scenes footage. Don't bullshit me. I know if you're there or not. Okay.
I even forgot
juicy content.
Yeah, you get all the juiciest, just like these lips right here. We'll talk about it later. I know I've worn this shirt before, but hey, you know what? Too, for our top tier, gorgeous Patreons, ladies, I know that you have for the last 2 months really upped the ante and given some amazing gifts to our top tier Patreons. And I was like, what can I do? And since, I was feeling pretty given, I thought, hey, I'll do a Zoom call, one-on-one Zoom call for each of our top tier Patreon members right here on GAWTV. So not only do you get all the exclusive, fun, unedited episodes, all of our fun together, but hit me up, bruh.
Honestly, listen.
I noticed a lot of people in the live chat said last week that on Crystal's episode, I have to upgrade.
See,
so your Zoom chats are amazing.
Honestly, Mickey, that is a very hashtag magnanimous Mickey. It's trending now on Twitter.
I like that.
Magnanimous Mickey. It is a huge gift that you're giving our top tier members only for this month of September. What do you call it? Mixed giving, right?
Mixed giving.
Yes.
I should have saved it for November. Happy Mixed Giving for the whole month of Micktober. Wait, no, this is Micktimber.
Micktimber. We don't know what we're going to give them in October yet. Just stay tuned. Again, as she said, patreon.com/GAWTV. Listen, everything we talk about, look at the description. Do us a fave. Look at the description. Everything's in there. But I will tell you, if you're loving the show visually, you're on YouTube. We appreciate that very much. But just so you know, we also have a little podcast version. Get those headphones on. There you go.
I got my ears in.
Bingo. If you would like to, I can't hear my own thoughts this way. It's actually kind of concerning. Yeah. But I will tell you that we are also available thanks to Ella, a wrestling gal who creates amazing content. We love her so much. Shout out to Ella. We have the GAWTV show in podcast form as well. So you get the full version on Patreon visually, but you also get it on podcast form. So please listen to the GAWcast, hashtag GAWcast. And if you would like to represent the show, maybe get a conversation piece, please look below. Our store is there. Our Teespring store has pillows, shirts, hats, all sorts of things for you to like share the knowledge of GAW, represent the brand, get a conversation going, tell your friends about the show, and you can do so by repping the gear of GAWTV right here on our store, which is just below. It's very convenient.
It's right there.
You're already here.
It's so convenient.
It is.
Right there.
I mean, we've worked so hard to get to the 10K so we could get our store to float below. So it's just so quick and simple for you.
It is.
You know, also drop us a comment. I noticed this too, because I follow a lot of YouTube stuff. If you drop us a comment, tell us like what you loved about the episode. I know it's so fun. We're always here in the live chat, but in the comment section, we'd love to hear what you're thinking about the show, who you want to see on the show.
Yep.
We always do fun games sometimes, a fun game we could do for like a special episode. I don't know.
We want to collaborate.
GAWs Against Humanity. I'm already lining that one up for our next one. That's just the three of us.
That's
GAWs
awesome.
Against Humanity is going to be iconic. I also want to say before we get started, because I know we have an amazing guest lined up.
We do.
It's going to be so fun, but it was my birthday, and I want to give a shout out to Spirit Daughter, who sent me this for my birthday, which I thought you guys would appreciate, because we're pretty hippie here, and we are. So they sent me. Her name is Jill, the founder of Spirit Daughter. And she's like, thank you so much for your support. I'm excited to share my latest quote book with you. I hope it brings you closer to yourself and the universe. Love, Jill. And it has this little pretty Virgo card on it. And so I'd already started doing this one, which was like my season, obviously.
It's Virgo season.
It is Virgo season, but it has all these different like meditations and yoga flows. And it's like a little journal for the moon and now since we're getting ready to come into Pisces new moon or full moon, they sent me the Pisces one as well.
Oh, that's David.
Well, he's
David
a Pisces,
Pisces,
but
Lisa.
the moon is going in
that.
Pisces.
Yeah.
And then here is her by Jill Winterstein. By the Stars, and it has all these cute, and I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to make sure I shared it here, but it has all these cute little fun, affirmations and quotes.
Can we have her on the show, Mickie? That's so
amazing.
Oh my God, I'm gonna ask her.
I would love
yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast. I follow them a lot. It's at Spirit Daughter. If you're not following them, they're pretty incredible, but she's kind of the founder of all of this, and it's fun if you're into like journaling and following all that stuff. If you're
And you know what, Mickie? We've had Mel. We love Mel Beyond the Veil. And we've had such a great amount of feedback from people that are, because obviously wrestling is our thing. That's what we all have in common. That's great. But the feedback that we've gotten as far as Mel and astrology and paranormal and all these things, people have really, really responded to that. So I think that would be a great guest if we can get. Yeah, it would be awesome.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm going to reach out to her and ask.
Yeah, and we love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay. Well, Lisa, I have to tell you, I have to say this before our guest comes on the air. Like, I am a total fangirl for this guest that we have. I was, I came into my coming of age story as far as wrestling was around like maybe 98, 99. And our guest is someone that I feel like I know, but I've never actually interacted with or had the pleasure of working with. But Lisa, you hooked us up with this one, and I'm so excited for this guest. I think you should be the person to intro him because I am gonna fangirl, and I hope you all know that as I'm like watch my face, I'm gonna fangirl. I can't.
Yeah, he is amazing, and I asked him when I did an appearance at the Wrestle Bash, and an amazing guy. You're gonna feel like you know him already. Like this is the kind of guy. He's very warm and hilarious, and just very open-minded, and the party of every crowd. And I am not going to, you know what? I'm just going to introduce him. It's Charles Wright, the Godfather.
The Holy Train is pulling into the station, and I'm on board, by the way. Can't wait.
Train.
Yay!
Hey! Yay! Godfather's in the house.
All right, let me see how I look here.
Oh, you're looking good.
Good.
Yes.
Stop saying I look good. I don't look
good. You always look sharp.
Do us a favor. Stop looking so good, okay? You're making us all look bad. You look too good.
Yeah, not bad for 62.
How about that?
Let me get a beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me hang on. I don't know if you guys are Undertaker fans or not.
Yes.
Of course. Is that
Taker
his
had
whiskey?
his own barrel, not just he did a thing for Jack Daniels, right? And they gave him his own. He selected his own single. What is it? Single barrel, right? Yeah, his own single barrel exclusive brand, and they bottled it all up, and he gave it to him. It's not for sale, but he only gives it to his friends. And this is the bottle with the little dead man thing.
Where's the dead man? Let me see. Where's the dead man?
That's amazing.
It just says, I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know where,
Oh,
I
it
don't know
does.
where-
That dead man.
God, we did not know that.
That's amazing.
That's fancy.
And
Well,
so
I'm
they gave it
jealous.
to him just
I
to
don't-
give to his friends. And
Clearly,
so,
we're not his friends, ladies.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we didn't
Thanks.
get in.
Hey, thanks for the Jack Daniels.
I
That's
tell you what his wife
amazing.
says. I tell you what his wife says. His wife says he needs to get all that shit out of the garage because she says there's cases of it.
Wow.
We can help
So
him with
funny.
that, couldn't we, ladies?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can, yeah.
You guys
Yes.
don't drink Jack, do you?
I don't drink it like I used to. It's definitely one of those things that's every now and then. And I started going towards more of the Jack Daniel's honey, the honey and the ginger
Mhm.
ale. I love that mix.
There's a fire
Yes.
as well, like a cinnamon one that's not too bad. I'll tell you quickly, by the way, I'm a huge fan, so I'm going to fangirl in just a moment, but I will say with Undertaker, I hosted his event in Dusseldorf, Germany. I live in the UK, so I was hosting his event. And I said, sir, I don't want a selfie. I don't want to, autograph. I would just love to do a shot with you. And I did more shots than I've ever done in my damn life. And the next day he said to me, he goes, Val, why did you think you could do as many shots as me? And I was like, I don't know, sir. I was just trying to be cool and like whatever. But man, me and Jack Daniels do not get along. Let's put it that way.
I'm not proud of it. I smoke 90% of the time. I try not to drink, but I can drink,
Right.
if that
Sure.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I could drink a bottle of Jack Daniels and be a little next day go, why did I do that? But I'm okay. But I ain't trying to do that. I would much rather smoke.
We always start our show, ironically, with what you're wearing or who you wearing, what you're drinking. So if we see you're drinking the Jack Daniels over there, you pop the
Mhm.
beer.
And some
Brewski.
Bud Light Platinum.
Ooh.
Fancy.
It's a little
fancy.
stronger. It's like it's 6% when normal
6%.
beer's 4. Yeah, really good
Listen,
beer.
those-
Bud Light Platinum.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I
And we
don't
get to
like
watch
beer.
our calories.
Yes. And what's your
Exactly.
shirt there? Is that Willie Nelson?
Yeah, what are we wearing?
Dude,
What?
Grateful
a friend
Dead.
of mine that just left here, he just brought this shirt. I was going to wear something. It's just like this stoner dude, grateful looking dude. Just a cool shirt.
It is
You know?
cool.
It is cool.
He just gave
Yes.
it to me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me change and get a purple hat, purple glasses.
And
Oh,
the
that's
purple
perfect.
matches. Yes.
I
very
could probably go
special.
down a little bit so we could see a little more of it.
Oh,
Yes, I love it.
dinner and a show. Hey,
That might be better.
Yes. Beautiful. Yeah,
Yes.
I love that.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
It's
Um,
like if God was a hippie, you know.
I think
Now, are we
could
going
win.
to talk about that? Are we
Yeah.
going to talk about that slam through the table?
Yeah, no, yeah, but we have
Oh,
to go around the table what
my
we're
God.
wearing and what we're drinking. Hold on.
I'll save. Yes, that's a question for me because I can't wait to hear. I'll save my question. I'll just say quickly what I'm drinking is a Pinot Grigio blush, just a normal little brand, and I have my little peacock cup. There we go.
Look at there. It's
I
pretty.
have a dress on that I will tell you that I got in Paris, which I thought was fun because it's orange and blue and it's fun and it's whimsical. But yeah, I'm just hanging.
And your choker,
Okay.
that because Godfather, the hoe train.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
that big beautiful choker.
And this, yeah, I said it. I feel like a little bit slutty. I've got like really a lot of eyeliner on. I've got some Rachel Roy earrings, a little choker. I'm feeling a little slutty tonight. I'll be honest. Hey, on our show, Mr. Godfather, listen, it's an ultimate slumber party.
Hey,
We are allowed to have some
It
drinks
just-
and get a little slutty. And I'm here for
don't let me bring the slut out in you, though. Don't let it be because of me.
I think you have. I think you have. And I'm grateful for that. Yeah. I've tuned into my inner slut and I'm here for it, honestly.
Yeah, you're in her hoe.
Hey, let's roll with it. Hey, let's roll with it.
My inner
Yeah.
hoe. I can't. From now
Hey, that's
Oh,
on,
a hashtag.
call me SoCalVal and I'm here. I'm here.
SoCalVal.
Yeah.
SoCalVal.
Oh, cow
Cannot.
Val.
I
That's
could
for
be
when
so
you-
honored, yes. And I told the girls
Oh.
before, we'll get to them in a second, but I told them that I was such a fan of yours and like that was like my era and I wanted to be on the hoe train and the girls in the neon outfits, all of your ladies, I thought, my sister was watching it actually, watching wrestling. I don't know if I told you this guys or not, but she was watching the wrestling and said, oh, that's for boys. I don't like it. I'm very girly, whatever. And then when I saw the girls parading around, I went, well, what are they doing? I like their outfits. Who are they? And I swear to you, I swear to baby Jesus, that I was like, I loved the women and them coming around in their cute outfits. And that's what caught my eye. So it's all your fault that I'm in wrestling, sir. And
Yeah.
I'm happy that I got there.
Hey, I'm glad you got there. However you got there, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to tell the girls the only time, this will be the only time it'll be fun being a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh
like
my
to be a
God.
hoe, and that can go on my tombstone if you that's fine with me. Mickie, let's go to you. Who are you wearing? What are you drinking, girl?
I'm just wearing this. I got my mom jeans on. They're very high waisted. Is my zipper down? It's halfway
Zipper's
down. That's funny. That's
It's
great.
after hours here on GAWTV. Why not?
You're welcome, kids. You're welcome.
Yes.
But I got my shirt on that I had bought for, if you remember, I bought this for Pride Month. I think I've worn this t-shirt before, but I'm getting ready to go out. So I wanted to dress kind of somewhat appropriately, but I'm drinking a little Truly peach tea because I'm feeling pretty Southern.
Little peachy.
Little peach tea. I can't
You're
believe
such a
my zipper
peach.
was halfway down and my
That
mom
was
jeans.
funny.
All right, so I'll stand up now so you
Mickie,
can see how
Mickie,
they're
it's
like
like hoe
above.
night. We're all just hoes tonight, and I'm loving it.
So it's coming out on everybody.
It's coming out with everybody.
Everybody get hoe tonight. Everybody
Everybody get whole tonight.
get.
Okay, and I'll go next. I am drinking out of my fancy wine glass made by Kendall Dunn, a
Yes.
fan. He made this. It took him 2 weeks to make this blinged out wine glass. Look at this,
So beautiful.
Godfather.
it
Look at
is.
this.
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
That is
and then I'm
real
just
cool.
drinking Cabernet, cheap stuff from CVS. And I am sporting.
Whoa. See?
Oh
Oh,
my God.
Oh, roll this big fatty for this pimp daddy.
dude, that shirt right there. Long story short, I ran across a bunch of those original shirts like the one that you're wearing, and I sold 4 for $800 a piece because the fact is I am the only wrestler ever. I don't care if you're Riddle, I don't care if you're RVD, and I love everybody, but I'm the only WWEF wrestler to ever have marijuana leaves on a official shirt, and I had them on 2. I had it on that one, and actually one that's hanging over here. But nobody else has ever had marijuana leaves on the shirt. And look at that shirt. Look what's on the front of it.
God.
Yeah,
Oh my
Basically,
God.
you're a pioneer in so many ways. This includes.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not being funny.
That's so great.
Very cool.
I was trying to tell people way back then. I mean, people are like, at my age, I look good and this and that. I'm like, cannabis. It gets you off. Cannabis has saved my life. Saved my life.
And it's
As I'm
saved
loading
and
the
helped
bong
so many
in.
lives as well.
Yeah.
We've talked to
I'm a big
RVD.
advocate.
We'll get into that in a moment because we want to hear about that side of things. We've talked to RVD about it as well. But I will say I'm going to fangirl. I'm not going to apologize because listen, around 98, 99, I was watching and I loved Godfather. I loved the hose. I loved just the whimsy of it all, and like the storylines, the larger than life characters, right to censor included. So we have to talk about Lisa going through a table. Okay. Lisa, are you emotionally over it by now?
When they asked, it was me and this there was 2 permanent hosts. Her real name was Frosty when they gave her the name.
Perma-ho.
Two hosts.
Hashtag perma-ho. Thank you, Mickie.
Perma-ho. And her real name was Frosty. They changed it to Mandy. They gave me Victoria name, and they were like, "Hey, we need to throw one of you in the table." And I go to wrestling school. I'll go through the table.
I'll do it.
And they're like, yeah. And then they thought that I wasn't going to be heavy enough to break the table. So they told you to go ahead. I'll let you continue the story.
Oh God,
Charles.
give us the tea.
My wife were talking about this just a couple hours ago, and she reminded me I called her and I said, listen, they want me to put this girl through a table. And I'm like, honey, and this is what my wife, I wish she was here. My wife said, honey, she goes, you called me and said, the only way that I can protect myself and protect her is to put her through that table hard because she's so light. I mean, she's not a 300-pound guy that you could just turn over and put through a table.
Sure.
I don't know how much you weighed, but I mean, you're in great shape. So you were probably just 120 pounds or so.
160.
Like,
I think I weighed the same as Spike Dudley. So I was like, Spike Dudley goes through there. I was like, I don't, okay, go ahead.
But you were in great shape. I mean, and so I remember talking to Ron Simmons and going, man, I'm going to have to put her through that table, bro. I'm really, the worst thing is to do it and not put her through the table. And people are going to shit on it, and I'm like, fuck. And so I don't know if I don't remember if I talked to you about it, but I'm like, the only way I can do it is put her through the table. And I will I don't know, we talked about this before. I don't know if I've told you this, but I went through the curtain and I swear to God, Vince is there and Hunter is there. And I don't know if you guys ever seen this look, but where Vince goes.
Where he just looks down from his
And he looked at Hunter, and I swear to you, I don't know why people say that. I swear to you. Hunter says this. Hunter goes, I don't know whatever the fuck he called me, Bear Charles. He goes, man, he goes, I know you can kick my ass in a real fight. He says, but if you ever put me through a table like that, we're fighting. And I swear to God, he said that. And I just remember feeling bad about it and talking to Taker about it and calling my wife and like, honey, so I don't know. I tell you what, you're tough to take that. But I thought that it protected you by putting you through hard.
I did not move. They were asking me, are you okay? I go, because I got heat for not selling Stevie kick from a kick from Stevie enough. So I said, I'm not going to move. I'm not moving. And Mandy was like, no, seriously, you okay? I go, I'm not moving. And then I think when you came back, didn't Undertaker say to you, did she owe you money or something?
Something like that. I was just like, dude, I really felt bad about it because
no
matter what you think of me, I'm really not that pimp dude that hurts women. I've never.
I know that. I know.
Believe me, I'm not that. I'm not that dude.
No, but I was like, oh, I'm a tomboy, like I'm going to wrestling school. And then I didn't realize that was going to take me off TV and then be transferred to the developmental territory.
Which was good for you. And that's
it
why
was
they did it like that.
Yeah. But I was like, what was I thinking? I would have loved to be a hoe for the rest of my career. It was so fun and an easy gig.
Oh, wasn't that fun doing that?
Yeah. And you know what, Charles, I have met your wife because they were looking for 2 permanent hoes because they used to get the hose from strip clubs in the local town. Okay.
Right.
Oh, they're always hot. They're always
and some of them, you're not going to get the top, echelon of.
Listen, nobody wants day shift Debbie. Nobody wants day shift. No. You want.
And so I met your wife, and she okayed me to be one of the permanent hosts. So I got her approval. I don't know if you remember that.
You got the approval from the godmother?
The godmother.
That's a godmother perma ho approval for those keeping score.
Yeah. So that's how I got my foot in the door. And of course, my parents, they're like, what's a hoe? And I go, it's a party girl. They could just get the crowd rowdy. They didn't know what what hoe meant.
But in your defense, Lisa, that is what you did. It was a fun, exciting thing. It was. You know what I would call? I always say it's like a palate cleanser. There's a serious match, serious feuds and violence. And then it's like, that's what I loved was that refreshing palate cleanser, a little bit of humor, light. Yeah. I love
the best entrance ever.
Really lacking nowadays. Yeah.
Right. And the best entrance ever.
Yeah. I will say that on this show, Lisa has brought up that particular experience a lot of times on just being so grateful to you and just so grateful for the opportunity because it is what got her hired. It's what got her foot in the door. And she's like, I got to learn so much and it put me in front of the audience, obviously before going back to developmental and all the things. So she's always just raved about that entire experience because
of you I got my foot in the door and became a wrestler. Man,
But you know what was cool about it? It proved that you were loyal. It proved that you were willing to go that extra mile. And it proved that you were willing to, I don't remember, the other girls was Frosty, the blonde girl, but she wasn't in there as an athlete. You were there to become a wrestler. She was there just to be, but, but the gimmick.
To be, yes.
I'm glad it didn't go much further because it was great for your career. And people don't know that you were a wrestler before that.
Right.
I was training. I wouldn't consider myself a wrestler.
But you were training. I mean,
not at all. I didn't even know how to do an arm drag. Honestly, I knew how to run the ropes. Then I went up to Jerry Lawler and Jerry Lawler came up to me. You need to move to Memphis and then go to my school. And that's,
oh my God.
Okay. And
Jerry Lawler.
Yep. And that was, there you go. That was my
Everybody gets their start with Jerry Lawler back in the day. Me and no matter who you mention, you got my very first match ever after like 2 months in wrestling school was against Jerry Lawler in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. I mean, Jerry's, I put that dude over. He's the man.
love Jerry.
He is the man.
He's a
Yeah,
great
I
dude.
love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I worked for him on the indies too. And then now his brother runs. I think his brother was running shows too.
Oh.
Or they do some.
Even though he had a brother.
I didn't
You
know
guys
that
don't mind if I
either.
do another shot, do you?
Go
Yes,
for it.
please.
You know what?
Have you
You're at home
You're in
here.
the right place. You're in the right
You-
place.
yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I should have prepared a shot of
So
it.
I
You know
can
what? We
take
should do
bomb
that
hits
because
and
Val
can do
goes
whatever
like,
you
does he do
like.
shots? Does he do shots? Like, does he drink? And I go, he's probably going to smoke
Well-
out, you know, but I
Well-
go,
here's to all you beautiful ladies.
oh, I love
Lou,
you.
here's to you.
Listen, here's to you being lovely and elegant and just honestly, you're especially to me, you're a legend in my eyes. I have been such a fan. And when Lisa was saying, "Oh, we might get him on the show," I was thinking, "Oh my God, like that's my era. That's my favorite thing." And I loved that whole larger than life, those characters, and with Right to Censor, and of course all that era. So that was very exciting for me, very fangirl moment for me. So thank you for being here very much.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That was
love Lisa to death. I really do. I
love
definitely
you
but
too.
We do
respect for her.
too.
She's one of the toughest women that I knew in the business, besides Mae Young. She has been in the ring with so many dudes and taken so many wild bumps. It's crazy. And I got nothing but love and respect for I really do, man. And
I love
like
you.
I said, I'm not
I
going
love
to dwell on it, but I feel bad about putting her through that table. Like, dude,
Oh, bless
I
you.
know I got the pimp gimmick and all that shit, but I've never even hit a woman, man. I'm not that dude that
Oh,
puts his
bless
hands
you.
on women.
I did share the video again on my social media, and people were like going, "How dare you post that violence against women?" I go, "I was okay. I was ready to go party." I go, "We're in New York. Let's go out." I go, and they're like, "No, you're injured."
She
This
hit her
was old
running
school.
man.
Kayfabe. The kayfabe
Yeah,
was
right,
there.
right. Yeah.
Kayfabe back there. Yeah, I did. I was like, "Let's go." My adrenaline. I was like, "Let's go." They're like, "No, you can't be seen. You're hurt." And I'm like,
Oh.
Right.
"But I'm okay. I'm okay." He put me through really solid, and I tucked my chin. And I was okay. You know, I was bumping at the time. And they were like, "No, you can't. You have to go back to the hotel and not be seen." I was like, "Wow, that
Oh.
sucks."
Well, what a bummer.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
can't go
even
out
have
in
to
Times
celebrate.
Square. This is bullshit. I shouldn't
Yeah,
have taken this
bullshit.
Yeah.
Get your
Where are you
bullshit
at,
back.
You should have
Frosty?
Where's
done
your
this in like
bullshit?
Macon,
Where's your
Georgia, where there's
bullshit
nothing to
back?
do. No offense to everyone watching Macon, Georgia.
Bullshit.
Little bullshit. Yeah. As we're wrapping up here, any final words for your fans as we do a final cheers? I know the fans are so thrilled to have you here because honestly, for me, again, honestly, personally, being a wrestling fan, this was especially exciting for me. Thank you, Lisa, for the hookup. But any final words to your fans that are watching on GAWTV? What are you doing next? And anything you want to promote? You have the floor.
I'm as close as being retired as you can be without collecting it. I have my own insane brand in California. I do signings on the weekend, but basically follow me on Instagram. I'm the Godfather, and just have fun watching what I'm doing because I'm enjoying life, man.
I
And,
love
and I'm very blessed, and I'm thankful for all the fans and everybody that supported me from Papa Shango to the Godfather.
Heck
And I
yeah.
just want to say nothing but love.
Oh,
I just want to say, just thank you so much, Charles. I never called you Charles, Godfather.
No,
I love you so
Yes.
much. And thank you for starting. I'm going to cry. Shit. Thank you
Don't
for
cry.
starting starting my career as a full-fledged wrestler. And I love you so much.
Oh,
I do. I love you.
you know I love you, honey. You know it. I just seen you a couple weeks ago. You know how
I
much I
know.
love you.
I love you too.
Bless
I
you.
love
I
you.
went out of my way to come over there and see you because I was like, nope, I'm not leaving until I see her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank
cheers.
you.
I love
Yeah.
that moment. Cheers.
Cheers,
Thank you
you
for being here.
guys.
This was so fun.
Thank you.
All right. Vegas,
Yay.
baby.
Vegas bound, baby. I can't wait.
The word to go, yo.